Sex, porn, and polyamory. This video has it all, okay? To be fair though, I'm gonna keep it PG-13. We're not gonna go into anything vulgar or great details, but it was a topic of conversation with some friends recently, and I'll touch on it later in this video, so make sure to watch to the end. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into some deep topics of conversation that's a bit outside of the comfort zone, because recently I had an incredible opportunity to attend a Mastermind event hosted by Ben Greenfield. Now Ben's a renowned figure in the world of health and fitness, celebrated for his deep dive into human optimization. He's also a quote-unquote influencer who we partnered with through Biohacking, a company I work with exclusively to build a partnerships program and influencer program. Now this epic 4-day immersive experience with a leading expert in biohacking, longevity, and fitness is designed to show people how to live an optimized life. And it was hosted by my good friend, Carrie Jack. He's a longtime friend and the founder of The Happy Hustle, who's also just an amazing human. Now, imagine optimizing every moment of your day, from morning rituals to nighttime routines, under the expert guidance of a health and wellness guru. We explore personalized productivity strategies, engage in business mastermind sessions, and we learn the secrets of building impactful relationships. This exclusive event was in Spokane, Washington. Don't worry if you missed it. I'm sharing with you what I learned, and so you don't have to miss out on this transformative experience. Now, as a best-selling author, speaker, and coach, Ben offers a unique blend of science-backed knowledge and an intuitive understanding of the human body. Known for his holistic approach to health, he explores how complex interactions between biology, physical fitness, and nutrition can lead to extraordinary levels of human performance. His insights are sought after by elite athletes, top executives, and anyone eager to unlock their full potential. And it was an enlightening experience packed with insights from one of the top minds in health, fitness, and human optimizations. And I wanted to share 5 transformative lessons I took from this gathering of like-minded entrepreneurs. So let's get into it. First, the schedule of what we did. On day 1, we arrived at Ben's house and we had an intro session, a welcome dinner, and then a campfire icebreaker session with the group, and then a wind down at 10 p.m. I know, crazy nights, right? 10 p.m., we were in bed. On day 2, we had morning coffee, then we did some Tai Chi, some stretching, followed by a workout. And depending on the morning, there were 3 groups and 3 different workouts happening. So one was a driveway workout, one was a gym workout, and one was a rucking workout where you basically carried around something heavy for an extended period of time while doing exercises and at set intervals on the path.
Let's get it. That's right.
Then we did a biohacking tour of his house and learned some cutting-edge health and wellness technologies. We then did roundtable sessions about business, followed by ice baths, hot tubs, and just some relaxing. Day 3 was a repeat of day 2 with the morning workouts. Then we did a blood work analysis for those who brought their records and a self-quantification assessment. We even learned about Biohacking, a company specializing in stem cell treatments, and their founder was attending the Mastermind, so I'll be booking a trip to the facility because he gave us a generous credit towards a treatment. So I can't wait to try that one out. Then we played frisbee golf. That was my first time and it was amazing. That's all. And unfortunately, one of my kids gave me a severe eye infection. It was actually pink eye. I didn't know I had it until Friday night, so I couldn't participate in Sunday's activities and had to head home early. However, it was an amazing experience nonetheless. And now here are the 5 key takeaway lessons from attending the event and whether I would do it again or even recommend it. Lesson 1, the advancements of biohacking. So Ben introduced us to some of the most advanced biohacking equipment that's currently on the market. For those of you who don't know, biohacking is also known as a DIY biology. It involves changing your lifestyle and body to enhance physical and mental performance, and it ranges from simple practices like dietary and exercise routines to more advanced techniques like genetic modifications and technology to monitor and alter bodily functions. He has an adult's version of a biohacking playground. It includes EMF mats, red light therapy, where he says he needs to stand naked every morning to wake up. He has advanced training equipment, hot and cold therapies like sauna and cold plunges, and everything else you can imagine to optimize sleep, productivity, well-being, performance, and feeling like a superhuman. Seeing this was a major eye-opener and inspiration to want to take my health to the next level and start to make some investments in some of this biohacking gear. Lesson 2, integrating mind, body, and spiritual wellness. The second lesson was about the synergy between the mind and the body. Ben showcased methods simultaneously to enhance mental clarity and physical stamina, and proving that a holistic approach leads to superior results. Ben shared his spiritual practice with us, including morning prayers, daily routines with his family, nighttime gratitude, and even prayer with his wife, which was one of the main takeaways that I wanted to adopt when I came back into my own life. Your spiritual connection and practice of faith were very inspiring. They actually strengthened the idea that I need to be more disciplined in my spiritual practice if I ever want to develop into the leader of my family that I want to continue to be for them. I also really enjoyed hearing his story of going through the Legato Principles program, which is a systematic approach to designing a family legacy, including designing a family symbol, tradition, colors, and even a family manifesto that can be passed on from generation to generation. Lesson 3, the benefits of work-life balance. Now, this lesson comes from my good buddy, Carrie, the event's co-host. Carrie's been a master curator of bringing great people into rooms and focusing on balancing success with life. He calls this blissfully balancing your personal and professional life. It's for all successful people who sacrifice life for successful and burnout, and it's just not cool to sacrifice one for the other. He has 10 alignments that he calls a soul mapping framework, and you rate yourself on selfless service, optimized health, unplugging digitally, loving relationships, mindful spirituality, abundance financially, personal development, passionate hobbies, impactful work, and nature connection, which is soul mapping is the acronym. You rate these every day, week, and month, and it helps me stay on track when I'm out of alignment. So I definitely recommend the Happy Hustle journey. It's an amazing one. Lesson 4, having fun without substances, okay? So I've quit drinking for the past 4 months or so now, and at this event, we didn't have any drinks or drugs. There was a little microdose incident. That's besides the point. And we all had an amazing time anyway. You see, we're so conditioned to using substances to have fun, but when you're hanging out with the right crowd, you realize you can have lots of fun without the substance, and it's actually way more fun because you're experiencing experiential highs from eating great food, being vulnerable, laughing, having fun with people who think that that's the norm. And lesson number 5, the power of community and the power of sharing. This is where we get into sex, porn, and polyamory. Actually, this concept and the sentence comes from one of the books I got from Ben called Endure, and he talks about this in one of the chapters. And it actually came up in one of the questions in one of the roundtable sessions, and it was interesting hearing people's perspectives on the subjects. I can't disclose any information, but I did like Ben's interpretation on porn, which was, how would I feel if that was my sister, mother, cousin, daughter, or grandmother? And in the eyes of the Lord, it's all considered cheating. So regardless of your stance on this, the point is that we had a grown-up discussion on topics, and it helped give guidance to those who were in need and wanted the feedback on the topics that we were talking about that day. But the reason it comes up here is because if you've never experienced a real-life event and an intimate meetup, not a networking conference, but with other like-minded individuals in an intimate setting, then you're really missing out if you've never done that. The experience of being in person with people, sharing struggles, emotions, and helping others be profound in their understanding of what's happening in their life. People got really deep. There was laughter, there were tears shed, and there were some very deep conversations and sharing among the group because people felt safe in the environment that was fostered by Ben, Carrie, and the group. You could tell a lot of folks hadn't shared like that in a long time, or maybe even ever. And it can be a big release and a big relief when you get that opportunity. It's very therapeutic. Being surrounded by fellow entrepreneurs, the power of networking was undeniable. We learned the importance of building relationships that inspire and foster growth, both personally and professionally. Attending Ben Greenfield and Carrie Jack's Optimized Life Mastermind was a transformative experience with lessons I'll carry forward in my journey. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a health enthusiast, or someone curious about personal development, these insights can help guide your path to optimization. So if you're thinking about this trip, definitely try it out if you ever get the invite. The one last takeaway I want to mention is that it doesn't have to be Ben Greenfield or Carrie Jack's Mastermind. It was an amazing experience, but if you don't have access to these masterminds, start looking for people that can bring out the best in you. Who is in your life that can bring up positive states of mind? Or who is it that you can partner with to go to masterminds and find new mastermind collectives and communities to go and experience? Because sharing, being vulnerable, and going to these types of events and meetups are very profound and powerful to experience in your life. They're going to continue to elevate you into new levels of success beyond what you're currently at. So my encouragement is just to continue to pursue and look for these events as much as possible. Bonus tip, if you're going to a mastermind, if you're going to an event, you might feel a little bit concerned or fearful about sharing things, or, I'm not sure if I want to share that. Try to be as vulnerable as possible. You'll be surprised at how amazing it feels to actually talk to people about things that you're not normally talking to in your own circles or your own environments, or you're just not feeling comfortable with it. And if you're in the right communities, they can be very supportive and they can definitely help you work through some things, whether it's business, whether it's personal, physical, or just, again, optimizing your whole life. The more vulnerable and the more sharing you're willing to be, the more results you're going to get back. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like and comment with anything in this video that you resonated with. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.